Turn them off. Yeah, turn them off. Give it a couple. Get a few minutes.
Mic check. All right, we got viewers joining in, so we good. Let me see that. You got the volume on too, Cal. You hear me? You even hear me? The volume on too. The world is mine. What's good, baby? I see you on the live. All right. Got a couple of viewers on. I'm going to give them about 2 more minutes. And we popping. 2 minutes? Yeah. Maybe 1. I see you, Devin. Devin on the live. All right. You got your where's my volume? Then make sure you tell them to put everything on the side. All right. Turn me up, Kel. Turn me up. Yes, sir. Turn me up. Give me a hand clap. Kel, what's good? We live, baby. KB, y'all ain't clap. I see that y'all ain't clap. Don't clap for me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me some love, man. Live from Buffalo Wild Wings right here in LJ. This your boy, Coach Toe, LJ TV. And y'all know what we do on here, but first we got to pay the bills and we got to show some love to Pearson and Mitchell, law firm and attorneys, specializing in personal injuries and community focus. Right here on Journey to Go. Give Pearson and Mitchell a hand clap right quick, Kel. We live right quick on Instagram, LJ's TV page. Coach Gino is not here today. It's cool. He got some school work to do. I'm going to run through it. But, of course, y'all already know I got 2 seats open, and we got them Ninth Wall boys in the building. The boys from the Ninth Wall. Carver Rams. Get the Carver Rams a hand clap right quick. They're in the building. Coach Lee, I got the whole squad over there. I don't know if they're eating or not. I don't know what they're doing, but they're in the building. But wanted to run through a couple of games from last week. Wanted to give a couple of teams some smoke. Y'all already know how I do when it comes to that. I'm going to dive right in. Because y'all already know what it is. This Coach Toe, my wife in here and my daughter in here, both of them in here. Hey, y'all. Hey, Big. Hey, Tudor. So, listen, I'm going to jump right into it. We had Jefferson Rise beat Haynes last week, 78-64. That Jefferson Rise team is a slick team. You got to watch them. They did pop a couple of people. They popped the Landry Bucks earlier this year, first game of the season. That was crazy. We had 35 beat Douglas. And I don't know if I want to give Douglas some smoke. I was hoping Coach Gino was going to be here to help me out with that. I'm not sure, Kev, if I wanted to give Douglas some smoke. Douglas is a real good team. I've been giving a point guard. Remember, I was talking about him last week when the Kennedy Cougars was here. Jermaine Byers Jr., I've been giving him a lot of love. Supposed to be the number 1 rated point guard in the city. That's what I have for right now. They on like a 3-game losing streak. 35 beat them 46-29. They ain't even scored 30 points. Yeah, Coach, listen, y'all know I don't really give the coaches too much smoke with my man Coach Kerwin and staff. But listen, I want to ask Coach Kerwin Forges, what is really going on over there? I mean, I think that's 3 in a row for Douglas after they beat Booker T in that Booker T St. Amant Classic over there that said they'll work that game. That's a good question right there, Kev. I ain't gonna lie, that's a real good question right there. I was hoping Gino was here for this one because Shaw beat Bell Chase 78-29. I'm not going to say I'm surprised because, again, that's why I was hoping Coach Gino was going to be here because we was going to talk about that Bell Chase team. And remember, he was giving them a lot of love. He liked the players on that team. He was giving them a lot of love, Kev. And and again, y'all got to remember that. See, should I say that? You want me to say that? Because we called Bell Chase and they didn't answer for them to come on the show. My man Kev told me put that out there. Kev, give me one of them. Something like that. Give me one of them right quick. But listen, me and Gino talked about that Bell Chase team. You know how I feel about statement games. You know how I feel about that. If I'm not mistaken, that game was at Bell Chase. Shaw, at the end of the day, Shaw is Shaw, right? You know they good. They going to do their thing. They didn't came in Bell Chase and almost beat y'all about 50, bro. I mean, it was about 50. It was 72-29, so it was almost about 50. I'm really not surprised, but again, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Bell Chase was really good with y'all. We were trying to give y'all some love. Y'all then kind of fell off a little bit. I don't know what's really going on. We got Riverdale. They say the sound effects party. What up, Coach Fig? Coach Fig in the building, the head football coach for the Carver Rams. He's joining us on our live right quick. Let me get through some of these games before I get Coach Nate in here. D. Lascelles beat Booker T. I don't really want to act like I'm surprised about that because I've been giving Booker T a little smoke. My man Bryson, my man Skyler. We're not going to give Nas some smoke. We try to get Booker T on the show too. But listen, every time I look up Booker T taking the L. I know they played Sophie B right the other day. I forgot to get the score on that. But Booker T, I'm really debating on should I take y'all pass back. I had gave y'all a pass because y'all 10th graders. And I was like, you know what? They young and they good. They got good size. Nas a 10th grader. All them boys good. I'm going to give them a pass. Nah. I don't really know what's going on with Booker T. That's another L by D. Lascelles. There's another game I wanted to bring up with Coach Gino was here. Young Audience beat Fisher by 2. That was a good game. We had the Kennedy Cougars on here last week. We know they came Wednesday. They traveled to Terrebonne that Thursday. They went out there and spanked the people by 20. Right? I mean, as of right now, the Kennedy Cougars just might be, I'm going to put a check mark right here on that one. The Kennedy Cougars just might be the hottest team in the whole city right now. I think they own, when they was here, it was 13. They won last night against, they beat somebody last night. De La Salle. They beat De La Salle last night, and they beat, I called the score, they beat Terrebonne by 20. So that's 15 in a row. That's 15 games in a row for the Kennedy Cougars. And we pulling up on them. Let's not forget that Coach Bird, we're going to give you your gift, too. I know you saw the gift that Coach Biko got. I got to post the one that our producer, shout out to our producer, Gold Standard Productions. He dropped off another gift last night to the Shaw Eagles because they came over here and hollered at us, too. Coach Bird, we pulling up on you, big dog. And I might be there for that one. Kev, matter of fact, I am going to be there for that one. But the Kennedy Cougars, the hottest team in the city. I just put it out there like that. That's just what that is. St. Albee Holy Cross, I needed Gino here for this one, too, because I wanted to give some love to that boy, Aiden. Aiden that played for St. Aug now that transferred from Holy Cross, right? Transferred from Holy Cross, that DJ Papa's son. He been having great games the last 4 games. He might be averaging about 15, 16 points the last 4 games. Shout out to him going over there to his former team and getting that W, 73-65, St. Albee Holy Cross. I had that check mark by Bonnable and Higgins. Shout out to my Bonnable Bruins. I wanted to give them a little love. You know, they beat Higgins. Listen, I want to say this right quick. I want to give Jefferson Parish School Board some smoke. I want to do that. Let me put a check mark by that. Here's why. That's 2 coaches in a row that I've seen. I don't want to say the school, but I just said one of the schools. That's 2 coaches in a row that I've seen that seems as though they are not allowed to have assistant coaches. I don't know what's going on with that. I watched my man, I want to say his name right, Cheese, coach for Eric, coach the JV game in the varsity. I thought that was weird, but I'm looking around and he's sitting on the bench by himself. I watched my man Casey from Higgins coach the game, JV and varsity by himself. I don't know what's really going on with that Jefferson Parish schools. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what type of time y'all on, but those coaches need help, especially at those schools. So, well, yeah, I know, but that's tough right there. Because, again, that'll be the same people that want to fire you if you're not winning. Let me know if I'm tripping. That's the same people that won't fire you if you're winning, but yet I ain't got no help and I'm losing. Let me go ahead. I had to get them some smoke right quick. I had to do that. I'm sorry. Brother Martin beat Easton 71-64. Curtis beat Rummel 60-51. I want to give Rummel some love. Rummel been sneaking up on people the last few games. They done lost a couple of games. They lost by 6. They lost by 7. They're losing by 10. And Rummel got a kid on the team. Nobody really talking about. His name is Ronald Nunnery, if I'm not mistaken. He's a grandson of a legend of New Orleans. This dude named Manny Boo that played for Kennedy back in the day. His grandson plays for Rummel. They've been sneaking up on people. I think the boy in 9th grade. Keep your eye on Rummel. I know Rummel been taking a couple of L's, but keep your eye on Rummel. Rummel going to have smoke going forward. As I wanted to skip forward, I gave Sophie B. Wright some smoke. They beat Livingston 65-36. I got the Carver Rams in the building. I'm going to talk about that game last Saturday in a minute. But you know, here go that call team for you that just never surprises me. Right? Let me put a check mark right there. They be saying I be giving call smoke, and I do. But, you know, here we go. You got Jesuit in your building last Friday. A Jesuit team that then popped a couple of people. A Jesuit team that's, quote-unquote, a good team. They come in your building, and they beat you 52-38. I'm like, you know what, Carl? Gino said it right there. And did all that about Carl. He did all that, and then every time I look up, they taking the L. They took that L against Kennedy right in front of me at the same of my class at Booker T. But then lo and behold, last Saturday, I goes over there to work the Carver versus Carl game. Surprisingly, I'm asking Nate about it. Carl won the game by 21 points. I was in there like eyes buck, like what the heck is going on? Carl showed up that day, but then, Coach, you're looking at me like, yeah, so they did their thing, and they turn right around and they lose again right after that. I don't really know what's going on with that Carl team. They up and down. I like what they did against Nate and them. That 2-1-2 half-court press was real impressive. I talked to T. Howard about that. I like that a lot. But I don't know what's going on. You're taking L's in your building. Carl might be like 4-6 in their own building and shit. That's kind of crazy right there. I want to say shout out to the Carl Cougars, but then it sounds like I'll be doing too much. So I got to keep it real. I got to give Carl some smoke. What is really going on with y'all? I wish Gino was here for that. Let me see. I got Kennedy beating De La Salle last night. Hineville beat the Bonnable Bruins, which we're going to talk about that when I get Nate and them on here because they go there tomorrow. We got Bonnable versus Carver tomorrow at the Trap. Should be a good game. It's an out-of-district game. Both teams have to play each other. I like that game right there. It was supposed to play last week. They moved it to this week. Hineville versus Bonnable. Carver versus Bonnable should be a real good one. And I'm looking at Bonnable. They went out there. They lost to Hineville. I don't have the score. But they went out there and they lost to Hineville. And I'm saying to myself, should I give them a little smoke for that? I'm not. Y'all going to say, oh, yeah, Toka, that's your squad. You know, you cool with him and all that. Nah, Hineville is tough, especially if you got to go there. So I'm going to give Hineville, I'm going to give Bonnable a pass for losing that game because I'm going to see exactly how they're going to rebound when they get the Carver Rams in the building tomorrow. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait to see that. I'm real interested. I'm asking the players about that because the Carver Rams on like a 3-game losing streak. So somebody got to win. Last night we had Country Day versus Landry at Landry. Country Day got the win last night. Landry's another team I'd be wanting to give smoke to right here in Algiers. I really don't know what's going on with them. They're not having one of the best years that they could possibly have. But at the same time, discipline plays a huge part. And these kids, and it don't just goes for them. It goes for a lot of kids across the city. I'm seeing a real lack of focus in our kids. I want to touch on that at the end of the show about how our kids is not focused. And my Landry Bucks team, I keep saying my Landry Bucks, the Landry Bucks team, got to do a better job of that. We're supposed to have some smoke over here. It's no excuse for us not having one of these years that we having right now. Landry might be floating around 10. We're about 10 and 14, somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. Not one of the best years, but Country Day came in Landry Gym and beat them last night. Coach, go and get Coach Nate. Coach Nate, get ready, babe. I'm about to get you on here. And like I said, I was talking about that Douglas team. That Douglas team took an L last night. They went over there to St. Paul, lost to St. Paul 51-35. I got the Carver Rams in the building, which was my last game to talk about before I got a coach in here. Because we got to move forward because Gino not here, but you know we sponsored by Pearson and Mitchell. Carver Rams took that L last night to Hannon. I need to ask them about what's going on. That's 3 in a row. Coach Nate, come on up here, bro. Because I need to find out what's really going on in the ninth ward. I did all of that bucking. I ain't going to say bucking. I did all of that, like the kids say, glazing on the Carver Rams. They'll say, told you, out here glazing the Carver Rams out that ninth ward. You see they one of the toughest teams, one of the scrappiest teams. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They let Carl come in their building and beat them right in front of a second line. They had a second line going on outside. Right in front of a second line. And they was beating up on the Carver Rams on the indoor. That was kind of crazy. Did I miss any games? No, I didn't, but I needed Gino on because I want to talk about a couple of games. But again, 72-29 by Bell Chase and Shaw. That was ridiculous right there. Gino did all that talking about Bell Chase, and it didn't come through for me. I'm kind of shocked. Coach Kev, let's get my man Coach Nate in the building. We got the Carver Rams in here. Listen, the Carver Rams, 2-time champions, coming out that ninth ward. My man Nate right here from Algiers. I want to say that. I'm going to ask somebody when he get on here. But graduated right there from LB Landry. Head coaching over there for the Carver Rams. Kev, you ready? Get the hand clap ready then. Get the hand clap ready. Because, you know, we got to give Nate his respect. Let's give a hand clap and show some love to my man, Nathaniel Roche, the head coach of the Carver Rams. Listen, I'm going to just say this. If you're going to come on the show wearing a shirt like that, you got to bring me one.
I got
You got to bring me one. I'm an extra large or
size you need.
I'm an extra large or a large. Either way, my wife going to take it from me anyway. She going to take it from me anyway. What's up, Coach, baby? Get the mic closer to you so everybody can hear you. Give one more hand clap for the championship 2-time coach, Nathaniel Roche. What up, Coach?
Man, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you inviting me and bringing the guys. It's all good.
I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you coming through, Coach. A little traffic out there. You know, it's Mardi Gras time, everything crazy. Let's dive right into it. You're back. You're back. Took 2 years off to run things. You're back. How you feel? How that transpired the whole 9 yards?
It feels really good, man. I think just being away from the game of basketball, it always meant a lot to me. You know, you watch me coming up in the community, watching the coaches and what they did for us. So being away from that, just coming back to it, man, just seeing what's going on while I was out.
Right.
Being here for the kids, that's all I'm about. So I'm happy to be back in it, you know.
I appreciate you saying that, Coach. And I got to be honest with you. I'm not just saying that because I know you and I love you, but just from a basketball standpoint in the city, we missed you, big dog. We missed you because it's fun when the Carver Rams good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's fun when y'all good, man. And I hate to say that because my son had to play against one of your greatest teams. And we ain't like y'all. We couldn't stand y'all. My wife wanted to fight y'all the whole night, y'all. We did not like y'all. But talk about this team, 25-26, this squad you got. Talk to me about them.
Man, I mean, we young. You know, we getting some experience this year. We got some good guys. I think that as we, progress throughout the year, you saw that we went on an 8-game winning spree.
Right.
We actually on the 2-game, not a 3-game losing spree right now.
2 games. I said, my bad. I said 3. My bad. I'm sorry. 2. The call game and the hand game. My bad. I'm sorry.
Game without a G. We got to make sure
we say it right. Sponsored by Pearson and Mitchell. I'm glad you said that. Go ahead. Talk about that team.
But, man, a bunch of young guys that's real talented, learning how to play basketball the right way. Learning the Carver basketball brand. I think that they starting to figure it out, and I think that we still got a chance to be dangerous as we enter the playoffs.
Talk about that Carver brand, right? something that you really established when you got there, brother. I got to be honest. Remember, I told to you, and I said at the game, I said, Coach, how come every team you got seemed like everybody donking? And you was like, Coach, we got certain drills we do and certain things we target to make sure we attacking that rim. But talk about that Carver brand that you built over there.
I mean, we want to be aggressive and explosive. We want to be able to guard the basketball in a ton of different ways, whether it's zone or whether it's man. So, hats off to my coaches. It's all about us just teaching fundamentals. We get these kids, they come from great middle school programs, and we just start instilling everything that we learned coming up into these kids. So that's Carver brand basketball right there, just being tough, explosive, and in your face.
And see, when you said that, that's a good question. Where does it come from? Where does it come from?
That's a good question, man.
It is.
It come from, what I was a part of when I came up. I'm a Landry Buck alumni, so you know how it is. Being in Bucktown, we play hard, we play in your face, we athletic, we jump around, we bounce around, we make a lot of noise. So, again, that's something that I try to bring to this brand of basketball that I'm able to teach with these kids.
I like that. That's a good. Go ahead, give yourself a hand clap for that question, Cam. Go ahead, give yourself a hand clap. Coach, you won 2 championships. I mean, you got people that coach forever. You played for a coach. Never got his ring. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 of them things back to back. Could have had 3. Could have had 4. Right? Talk about how that felt. Maybe 5, exactly. But talk about those championship experiences, man. What that did to you as a coach.
I mean, just being able to coach a group of kids that bought in from the beginning. I think, hats off to the kids like Ray Walker, Michael Pajo.
Oh, come on.
Kids that really started the brand off.
Come on.
Buying in. Just being able to put a ton of kids on the next level playing college basketball, it meant a lot. But winning 2 state championships is an amazing feeling, back to back, with that second team with Jalen Hicks, Kenwan White, and Lawrence Nathan. Just being able to pull that off, man, that was amazing feelings because a lot of people thought when Solomon and Dorian left that we couldn't go back and do it again.
Who thought that? Who thought that? I don't know. I don't really know who thought that, but I'm gonna tell you this, Coach. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you this. I wanted to give you some love for your development, bro. I seen Ken Wan at the game Saturday, and I told him that he's a kid that I feel is an example of really waiting your turn and being developed. I watched that kid. I told him to his face, I said, man, I watch you, bro, not get no minutes. And you went from a kid that got no minutes and spot minutes to catching the alley hoop dunk in the state championship game, contributing to that second championship run. Talk about where your head be at in that development piece, because a lot of people seem like they missing that, right? Talk about that, and really, I want you to touch on that when it comes to being in New Orleans especially.
Yeah. I think, again, just bringing it back to just, trusting the process. Ken Wine was a 4-year kid when he came in. A lot of times, not just him in particular, but most kids, they think that they have a certain position or a certain game that they want to play. And again, he was a kid that went hard in the weight room.
Right.
He watched a ton of tape. He learned from older guys that was a part of the program. So especially being able to turn a kid like Ken Wine White into NAIA Division I basketball was just amazing.
That's clutch right there, bro.
And just waiting your turn. Not getting ahead of yourself, waiting your turn. Trusting the process, and then again, as a senior, you go and win a state championship back to back. That speaks for itself.
That speaks for itself. I ain't gonna lie. Get that a hand clap right quick. I'm not gonna. I told him that because I noticed that. I remember him not getting in the game, and to see him go to a player that was actually contributing in the championship run, not just on the team, not just made a shot here and there, but this boy was starting. You was counting on this kid, and this kid came through for you. So I appreciate you doing that. Let me ask you a tough one though. Went to Landry coming from Algiers. You in the ninth ward coaching. Listen, bro, ninth ward is a whole different situation, bro. That's a whole different world over there in New Orleans, bro. That's a whole different demographic. That's 500,000 people just in itself. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people. Talk about that adjustment to going over there, being a coach, being ridiculed, being looked at. You ain't from over here, you don't know what you're doing. Just that whole process that you went through to earn their respect to where you at right now.
I mean, I had somebody tell me earlier today, man, they even talked about Jesus.
Yeah.
But just being able to go in the ninth ward, you always hear amazing things about just that side of town.
Right.
just Orleans Parish kids having a certain amount of toughness in them.
Right.
So again, like being able to take over a program that is like a historical black high school with such a huge following, I was up for the task, man. I mean, we talk about that team, that program winning a state championship with Brian Simmons in 2003.
Yep. Paulo and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, like a whole lot of good players, man. You even talk about Tim Singleton, Perry McDonald's. A lot of greats came from that program.
Rest in peace, Fred Marshall. I think his last name was, right? Fred Marshall, yeah.
Sure, I coached his son, Fred.
For real. He did go. He sure did. He sure did play for you. I remember that. He sure did play for you.
Man, just being in a position to go back, understanding the legacy, and then being in a position to recreate that again, that was special for me.
And I'm glad you said that. And the Carver Rams people, Ninth Wall people, they got some people on this live right now. I know they can appreciate that. You coming in and saying, hey, the Carver Rams, y'all won championships. Y'all did y'all thing. I'm just trying to come add to that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you definitely saying that. Coach, let's talk about that 2 in a row for a minute.
Yeah.
I want to start at that call game. You know, Deuce didn't play. Shout out to Deuce. He's back. What happened, Coach?
I think, with Deuce being out, he's an amazing kid. He had an accident after we finished that game against Scotlandville, I believe, in the T. Washington Classic.
That's Saturday,
so we missed him a lot that game, but again, like we had some kids out with the flu.
Okay.
So some other kids had to step up, and I think we just started off slow. We let the turnovers get the best of us. But again, that was an opportunity for us to just look at film, focus on the things that we got to do better as we move forward.
Right. And then we come right back and we take the loss to Hannon by 11 out there by them. Hannon, which is a tough team.
Tough team.
Tough team right there.
Coach, discipline.
Tough team, discipline, coach right there. You went. That's on the road. You had to drive out there?
No, we had them at home, actually, last night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, so that's 2 home losses in a row. I know that didn't sit well with you. I watched you coach the call game. You was coaching your heart out, but I also saw the frustration in not having everybody there, not having that whole cohesiveness. So you was really getting on them boys right there. But again, Coach, they say 13-13 here on Max Prep. That can't be right.
13-10.
13-10. That's why I say that can't be right there. So 13-10, not a losing season. Right, I'm looking at the schedule right now. I see some wins. I see some L's on there. I ain't know y'all took the L to Landry 61-47.
Yeah, and Sophomore be right.
The Sophomore be right tournament.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I did remember that because I was there. I did see. I think I missed the beginning of that game. But Coach, I'm not gonna lie. You got a tough one coming up tomorrow. I will be in the building. Don't get mad with me.
Can't wait.
I am hired by the Bonneville Bruins. Shout out to the Bonneville Bruins. Kev, give them a something like that. Okay, that's cool. That's my people right there. I am high. You will see me on the stage. I will be getting the crowd buck. You know how I do because you booked me for the call game. But tough team. What you thinking about going into that Kenner gym? What they call the bear trap?
The bear trap.
The bear trap, yeah.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. Shout out to Coach Michael Hagans. He got a great environment over there. They got all the antics. So for me, I think it's going to be another game where it's a playoff environment. They got a bunch of good guards over there, so my kids got to come out ready to play. I'm excited about it. Again, it's another opportunity for us to go and get better. Right. Again, we're going to play Carver Rams basketball all the time. And again, we're going to continue to be scrappy, and we're going to try to instruct that fear in their hearts.
That's a good question. You got McMain after that one on the road. So you got 2 road games in a row, and then you got to finish off with Warren Easton at home, which should be a good game.
Yep.
Which should be a good game between y'all and them because between y'all and them. They've been having like a tough little season right now. Shout out to my man Coach Mims. I know they're gonna turn that thing around. I want you to give me a little. Well, not me because I understand it, but give them some lessons. Teach them right quick. I want you to talk about the fact that you are a believer in playing young kids.
Yeah.
You believe in that. Talk to me about that for a second.
Man, I mean, it's all about development. We talk about urgency. So when those young kids come in and they work really hard, you want to get them those opportunities so they could go out there and learn from their mistakes and grow.
Right.
I see some of the young kids in the city, like the young boy at Kennedy. I think you talked a lot about him.
Oh, yes. I love him. Dallas.
Yeah, just giving those kids the opportunity to be in those positions right away.
Dallas came off the bench last night against De La Salle, had 21 as a freshman. Shout out to Dallas Doucette. Give him Kev. Give him some love. Dallas Doucette did his thing last night. As I look at this roster, I know they'll be having the L on all the time. Turn the L on for my man. But listen, as I look at this roster, I don't see a kid on here. Well, besides the quarterback, my man Leonard, which I'm excited to meet him. I'm really excited because I'm a quarterback lover, tall kid, sophomore. I'm excited to meet Leonard. But as I look at this team, you go out there with the starting lineups with Deuce and Davonte and Isaiah and Chesney, one of your seniors. I mean, it's a 5-guard lineup, Coach.
5 guards.
It's a 5-guard lineup. What you doing?
Positionless basketball, man.
Come on.
A lot of skill work, a lot of development, just understanding the game that's in front of you. And then, on the other end, being able to guard multiple positions.
Yeah.
Same way we see it in college basketball.
Yes,
same way we see it in the NBA.
NBA, yes.
I mean, it's all about getting these kids prepared for the next level. Because,
Right.
Just like when we was doing this, we had those same dreams and aspirations.
Right.
So putting them in position, being able to develop them. A lot of times my past teams, I had kids that was tall. I had kids that was small. So just being able to be a coach that adjusts with the times and develop the talent that you have.
I'm going to let you go in a minute. I want to ask you something. And it's another one of them things that we talking about teaching lessons out there to these coaches, right?
Yep.
A lot of people would say, man, Nate had dogs. Nate had dogs, man. They made it to the state championship. He had dogs. Talk to me about coaching dogs. Because, again, we understand that having dogs doesn't mean you're supposed to win, right? People can look at it and say you're supposed to win. But talk to me about coaching dogs.
Are dogs made or are they created? What you think about
Ooh, Lord, Kev, you ain't on the board right now to get a man the hand clap. But at the same time,
I'll talk to you. I'm sorry not to answer the question. I think it's all about just recreating that belief cycle in those kids, defining what it means to go hard every day and what it means to go after everything. So when you talk about coaching dogs, for me, that's something that you got to put in these kids.
Yeah.
Like, we all been players before. We're adults now, but
right.
You know what it's like to be competitive.
Yes.
For our kids in this new generation, I think me coming back, being away from the game 2 years ago, it's all about getting back to that competitive nature that we left off when I dropped off and did the athletic director thing.
Right.
But again, for me, that's Carver Rams basketball, being a dog, being competitive.
I like that. That is a great answer right there, Coach. And I'm not going to lie to you. To me, I call that culture, right? And you definitely have created a culture over there. I saw that from a distance, and I wanted to give you your love on that. But that was a great answer to that because, again, give me Deuce and Chesney. Yeah, and I said that because I saw that from a distance, and I said, man, just because you got talent doesn't mean you're supposed to win, right? You could have easily, them kids could have easily took that free throw situation and let that be their senior year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And instead, they turned that into a 30-point every game in the playoffs and championship run. That was crazy. That was like some history right there. And I got to be honest with you, Coach. You're doing a terrific job over there in that ninth wall, Brent. I'm proud of you, my little brother. I watched you grow up at the same time. But I'm just loving what you got going on. And I'm happy you're back.
Feel good to be back, man.
I'm happy you're back. Give Nate a hand clap right quick, man. The head coach for the Carver Rams. Coach, I'm going to let you get off here. I appreciate it. But hold up, Coach. Don't go nowhere. Because he don't spitting game without a G. Without a G. Shout out to our producer. Gold Standard Productions. Coach, we got you a special made hoodie with the Carver Rams logo on it.
My God.
That's for you right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's for you right there. Hold that up. Give Coach Nate, go give Nate a hand clap right quick, please. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up, I'm introduce y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Love talking to Nate. At the same time, when you're talking about young black coaches, you got to acknowledge the fact, not just when they win, but when they build culture. And that's what I wanted to give Nate his credit for. I definitely see a culture building thing going on over there. And I'm proud of him, and I respect him, and I appreciate him doing what he's doing. And we about to get it 2 big dogs. Not going to lie. We got 2 big dogs about to come up. Come on, fellas. Come on, man. I got my man Chesney, and I got my man Deuce. Y'all sit down, man. Give him a hand clap. Y'all sit, get comfortable, get close to the mic. Make sure y'all comfortable. What's up, baby? Hold up. Because y'all know, I don't know if y'all see the show before, but when it comes to the big dogs, I got to get my autograph, right? Shout out to me getting my autograph. That's for you, Deuce. And that's for you. Put that on there, baby. He got a pen right here. He got a pen right there. So, while he doing that, let me holler at you, Deuce. What's up, Deuce, baby? Deuce, welcome back to basketball. I want y'all to give Deuce a hand clap in this place. In my opinion, Deuce made history. This is my opinion. You know, I'm extra, right? But he made history. So my favorite football player of all times is Marshall Faulk. Like that's just my favorite football player, right? Sure. And we all know that Mr. Marshall Faulk just became the head coach, Southern Jaguars in Baton Rouge, where my man Kev graduated from and ran track. So Marshall Faulk not only got the job and started to recruit, but he came straight back to where he from in that ninth ward, and he grabbed my man Deuce right here. Deuce going to Southern on a scholarship. Get that hand clap right quick. Everybody else feel, but that was big time for me. Marshall Faulk, and to see him come back and recruit you, that was big. But let's talk about basketball for a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. Talk about the season. Talk about how you feel about the squad.
I'm very confident in our squad. We got a lot of talent, and we're just combining, like we're just growing as a team,
right?
Figuring it out.
Right. What's up, Chesney, baby?
Hey,
I've been watching you play since a little boy, dog. Like, you've been nice. You've been a dog. You played for the Carver Rams. I'm proud to meet you. You know, I've seen you before. We done met before.
Yes, sir.
But to talk to you, I'm happy to do that. What's up, baby?
What's down?
How you feel about your squad?
Feeling great about them. My squad is positive.
Right.
It don't matter if we lose games or win games. They always gonna come back in the gym on their mind to come back to next game even better.
Right.
I feel like we really could go far with this team, even with the ups or downs.
Right.
As long as the team working together and we working together, I feel like nobody in the city or nobody out the city could beat us.
Yeah. I want you, because if I'm not mistaken, you're a senior. So if I'm not mistaken, you got a championship ring.
Yes, sir.
You do it. 1 or 2?
One.
And that was with Jalen them, right?
Yeah.
So I want to say something about that. Shout out to Jalen. Jalen did something that I was very impressed with that year.
Right.
He fed off the big dogs before him.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I seen a clip, and he was like getting on the team, like, we not gonna lose. We can't lose. He had this energy, like Solomon and Dorian was still in the locker room.
Right.
And you still got some of that energy put in you, because I see you doing the exact same thing.
Yes, sir.
Talk about how that feel, having that type of experience, bringing it to this team right here.
Walking into Carver and seeing Solomon, Dorian, and Jalen, even Kiwan, like I just feed
and Bam, let's never forget Bam too. Shout out to Bam
and Dejon, like just feeding off them, like they gave me the motivation to, I want to be a part of history, and I want to be a leader to this team, and I want to have that same effect that Jalen had and go to the ship of Final Four, to make sure my team get a ring with me, and I get my second one and they get their first one.
I like that.
It's all about leadership to me.
I like
That's
that.
what I want to do.
I like that. A hand clap right quick, Kev. That was big time right there, because they would think that they're about to come in and make a difference instead of just what worked before.
Right.
These boys came in here like dogs and did it together. We gonna do it the exact same way. And let's talk about a kid like Deuce, who's a world-class athlete in my opinion. I've been watching you play since a little kid, playing basketball. I mean, I'm gonna keep it right. I ain't know you hoop, Deuce.
I hoop.
Yeah. No, 1008 told me that. Me and him were talking about. He was like, "Told you tripping, Deuce be hooping." So talk about you coming back from football, being on this basketball team. Your role is very important. You play big man. You playing guard. You guarding big men. You guarding guards. Talk about using your athleticism to help this basketball team.
My athleticism is definitely what I bring to the team, but I feel like I bring my leadership in the way I talk to my teammates and get them in position to make plays. Of course, I can guard 1 through 5. I just do whatever my team need me, whatever moment. So if I need to go down and bang with the big guys and box out so we get rebounds, then that's what I'm going to do.
I like that. Get that a hand clap right quick. And Deuce, man, they missed you the call game, dog.
Did we?
They missed you, bro. I'm not going to lie. And it showed just on the energy standpoint, right? It don't necessarily have to be Deuce throwing 20. It don't necessarily have to be Deuce having 5 steals, 4 blocks. It's the energy that you bring to the team, dog. And the same thing with you, Chess, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't want people to say I'm glazing, right? But it's cool. It's LJ TV. I could do that. You probably have some of the most clutch buckets this season. Right? I've watched you make some big and ones, some big layups, some tough shots down the stretch. Talk about putting the team on your shoulders in them clutch minutes right there.
It's amazing to me because I've been in that predicament and I've been around former Rams that have been in that predicament. So I know what it comes down to, and I know if I have the ball in my hands and it's seconds on the clock, I know I'm gonna have to make a big play or be a leader and pass the ball so one of my other teammates can make a big play. So like it's really nothing new to me because like I said, I have former teammates or former Rams that used to do that, and I said they leading me and they making sure I do what they do and like lead the team as them is a big step.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect you neither, because you was a dog for football too.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, bro. My bad. I'm around here talking about Deuce playing football. I called y'all game against, I think it was Booker T, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
one of the teams I was calling against y'all. And you played football, and I saw you. I said, man, Chesney out there. So, my bad, dog. I ain't give you enough love for your football props. But before I get y'all off here, talk about mom and dad, right? Talk about your parents for a second, dude. It's like, because you know, as he starts smiling, he love his people. We love his people, y'all. He start cheesing. Talk about mom and dad, support system, everybody that's in your corner.
My support system is very deep. They love me to death. Gonna be there for every game. If they not, they sending their love through the live streams.
Right.
But mom, just do it all, make it happen for me. Anything I need, anything that I'm desperate to have, she gonna find a way for it to happen.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And
set.
don't forget my man 1008, because he love you to death.
Of course.
Coco love this kid. Oh my God,
that's my guy right there.
What? You can't tell 1008 sports nothing about grown man Deuce. He love you to death, though. You swear to God, that's your daddy. That dude will love you to death. Chess, talk about your people for a second, bro.
Family amazing. Like full sisters, mom, only boy, like they all push me.
Oh,
like,
it makes sense. Oh Lord.
What?
It makes sense.
Like they all push me to be what I could be, and like being the youngest brother, that also leading me to be the oldest brother, and like they all on my back to push me to where I need to go in life and pushing me to college and to many more. And I can say I wouldn't do this without my mom. I couldn't do this without my mom.
That's why I said that, because you have this presence about you, like you walk with a certain respect. That's why I said that, because you got sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you raised in the house with women and you the youngest, you kind of pick up on the fact of the importance of respect for women, how to carry yourself, because they telling you all the little, you know how women, they don't let you slide for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can leave a sock on the floor, they're going to tell you every time, you know what I'm saying? So it's good that that's why I say it makes sense, the way you carry yourself, to see you, be around your sisters and your mama like that, man. So I appreciate you saying that. Before I get y'all off here, can the Carver Rams make a run? I've been glazing y'all, talking about y'all good, talking about y'all the scrappiest team in the city. Y'all done lost 2 games in a row. Stop making me look bad, bro. What's happening? We making a run or what?
Of course we're gonna make a run.
Just like that.
Yeah, we're gonna make a run.
It's like y'all,
everybody here.
We coming for like a lot of stuff. We coming for Final Four. We coming for that
They
championship.
ain't got no size. I'm about to get Leonard on here.
Yeah,
Leonard,
like,
10th grader. They gonna push Leonard around, man.
The key thing is just everybody come together, come as a family, and once all us in a zone and all us together, like, no team stopping us.
That's all I got.
That's championship talk right there,
No,
dog.
That's all I got.
That's championship talk right there.
A healthy
Give it
Rams
up.
team.
Say it again.
A healthy Rams team gonna be in the state
A
final.
healthy Rams team gonna be in the state championship?
Yes, sir.
And everybody's healthy right now.
Yes, sir.
The seniors just told you what it's hitting for the Carver Rams. I got my man Chesney Sadner. I got my man
Deuce Henry.
Ray Hans Henry. I said it right? Ray Hans Henry. We gonna call him Deuce. Grown man Deuce. Give him a hand clap, man. The seniors in the building. Y'all good, appreciate y'all. I got my autograph and everything. Listen, bro. That's 2 kids that's out there in that 9th ward. 2 of the best kids right there. I'm telling you. Everything about them. 2 great kids right there. Love them boys to death. Come on, man. I got my man Leonard Watson, and I got my man Davonte Smith. Give him a hand clap right quick, man. Say, bro, listen. What's up, fellas? Make sure y'all get on the mic, get comfortable. Scoot up a little bit, Leonard. Listen. You're a senior.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to come back to you. My man, a sophomore. Y'all know me. I'm a huge quarterback lover. This boy right here, the starting quarterback for the Carver Rams.
Yes, sir.
The boy standing at 6'5", 6'6" around here. We might have one, dog. We might have us one on our hands right here. What's up, Leonard, baby?
What's up with you, Coach?
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm happy to meet you. I seen film on you. I watch you play. I love you, bro. You're going to be great at quarterback.
Thank you.
Talk about coming back from football, playing basketball right now.
I haven't touched a basketball since 8th grade.
Wow.
When Coach Nate told me he wanted me back, it was just like I was just destined to come.
Right.
So when I stepped on the court, I just felt like I should just give it my all since I ain't touched a basketball since 8th grade.
That's crazy,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Since 8th grade?
Yes, sir.
That is crazy right there. This kid, and you going right back out there helping his team. And you know what that shows more than anything, Leonard? You raised the right way. That's unselfish.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? For coach to come ask you to play, you could have been like, man,
Yeah.
I'm a quarterback, man. I ain't playing no football. I ain't played basketball in 3 years. You know, you like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to come help y'all. I like that.
Yeah.
What's up, Ted? What's up, dog? Tay, listen, you are a product of what I be telling Nate about how they be having everybody jumping out the gym.
Yes, sir.
You look like somebody that ain't got no bunnies. You been caught a body, dog. Real talk. You jump out the gym. What up, Tay, baby? Talk about your role on this Carver team senior year. You might as well say you're the starting power forward. Coach Nate said no position, but you're the four,
Yes,
right? Talk about that for a second.
I just want to say my position on this team is basically like an energy guy. Like I'm always pushing guys to go hard and in practice, pushing guys to go hard, out rebound, and just bringing my effort and my
Right.
energy.
I like that.
Every game.
Hey, my bad. Say it again.
I said I was just bringing my effort and energy every game.
So I had the seniors on here and the seniors told me it's a hands down run for y'all. And I'm like, how? We let Carl come in there and do that like that? You know what I'm saying? We went to hand and took the L like that. Like, what's good, Tay? What you see was wrong? What's going on?
We've been having a few bad practices, miscommunication, stuff like that, but we're going to bounce back during playoffs for sure.
I like that. What you think, Leonard?
I feel like it's things that we could fix, but it's just on the effort and like things that we live on, like defense and effort. We just haven't been showing up, but I feel like that's the type of stuff that just give us the energy and fuel us for make that run in the playoffs.
And again, make sure when you say stuff like that, you check yourself because those are fixable problems.
Right.
There. Tay, you seem like you're a laid-back cat, bro. Seem like you don't say too much, dog. Like, you know, what exactly would you say your role is for this Carver Rams team?
My role, basically like an energy guy, like pushing guys to go hard, stuff like that. Bring my best out every practice, every game, and just going hard my senior year.
What you think, Leonard? What's your role on this team?
My role is just come off the bench, just give energy, do the best that I could do, just provide what I can to my team and my guys because they provide what they can for me.
I like that. You had a big game at Booker T. Who y'all played at Booker T that day? Scotlandville.
Yeah.
You had a good get. That was like, you know what I'm saying? That was your best game right there.
Yeah.
Huh? Talk about that game for a second because I'm sitting there like, oh, Lord, Leonard hooping out there.
That game, I remember one time we played Sci High. I think Coach Nate he challenged me. He texted me the night before, actually. He was like, you think you can get a double-double? I'm like, for sure, Coach, I got you. I got a double-double, and just ever since, that's just been my standard for myself, just trying to push myself to get that double-double. I've just been dedicated to it ever since.
You play quarterback, yeah, dog?
Yes, sir.
You 6'5" as a 10th grader playing quarterback.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Leonard, they about to start jumping out of trees at you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
How you feel about that? Are you ready to accept that challenge of having the spotlight on you all day, every decision you make, you know, making sure your grades straight, making sure you stay out of trouble? You ready for that? Talk about that for a second.
Of course. I feel like Coach Fig and Coach Nate, they already put the lights on me, so it's not nothing that I can't do.
That's a good answer.
It's just, you know, some people say diamonds make pressure. Right. Pressure make diamonds. I'm sorry.
I know what you
pressure make diamonds. And I just feel like I'll be one of those diamonds. Coming out of the Ninth Ward, just growing up, being around Coach Nate and Coach Fig, they just taught me how to be a man, and I just accept those ways. And,
I like that.
You know, just being myself and taking on those ways.
Man, get that boy a hand clap, man. This boy different. And my man AP walk in, and you was having a good game. So I said your name, and he walked over there. He said, what his name is? I said, Leonard Watson. And you know how night wall people is, everybody know each other. He like instantly says your people name. Oh, that's such and such son.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, he instantly, when you said that, just like you made me think about him. Can this Carver Ram team make a run? I'm saying. Y'all got a run in y'all, dog?
Yes,
Of course.
sir, for sure.
Of
You
course.
sure?
We done been down. We done been doubted this whole season. Nobody thought that we could do what we did.
Y'all lost to West Jeff. They lost. Well, you wasn't back then.
Yeah.
You wasn't back then.
Yeah,
Y'all lost to West Jeff, T.
Right.
That was crazy. No disrespect to West Jeff. We said that before. No disrespect to West Jeff. Losing to West Jeff is crazy. Tell you what you did. What you was asleep? What you was doing that game?
Well, I was there. Like I was
He said I was there. He said I was there. I don't know what happened. Before I let y'all go, you know what we do before we go. Last question, you know what it is.
Hit me.
Talk about your mama and daddy. Talk about your people. Get ready, Tay. Matter of fact, let me go with Tay first.
I got you.
He gonna probably be like 10 words.
I got you.
Go ahead, Tay. Go ahead, bro.
So my parents, like, they always push me to go hard. My 2 sisters, my 2 brothers, they always just push me to go hard. And like everything I do, I just do it for them.
I like that. I like that. Give that hand clap right quick. Shout out to mom, shout out to his sisters, right? The little sister, big sister?
Little sister and a big sister.
So you right there in the middle?
Yeah.
How many of y'all are there?
6.
6 of y'all?
Yeah.
And what you, number 4? You number 4?
Yeah.
So you right in the middle. Only boy?
No, I got two. I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
2 brothers and 2 sisters. So shout out to the whole family that be holding Tay down. It's a good kid right here. Mild man and laid back. I like you, Tay. Give me one, Leonard. Talk about your people.
My mom just been there since I can remember, since I was playing park ball with Sampson. Even before then, playing with McHugh baseball. My dad just, same thing as Deuce said, just support me through the phone. Like, anything I need, I could call my dad. He always critiquing me. That's why I don't like him coming to my games.
Come on, man.
He a big, like, critique. He just want to critique me and make me better. So, and my mom, she just there in my ear. You know how moms be.
Yeah.
She just there. Like, she just come and support. Even if she don't know what's going on, she just there and present. So, like, I just really appreciate her for being there for me.
I like that. And remember something, fellas. As a dad, he can't help it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he can sit back and be quiet, but the critique ain't gonna come in when you get home,
Yeah.
the car ride home, or when you get to the house and you just chilling, eating chips, watching TV, and he come talking about the game. We can't help it, bro, because we want you to be great. We see where you're going wrong at, and more importantly, you his son.
Right.
So ain't nothing else in the world he want but for you to be great.
Correct.
So he gonna always do that. So always look at that as a plus, even when you're in the mood for it, even when he do it too much. Look at that as a plus. Because he want the best for you. So I appreciate you. We got a sophomore. Stand up, Leonard. Look how tall Leonard is, y'all. That's a damn shame. Boy in 10th grade. What you, 15, Leonard? That's a god dog on Shane. And we got Davonte. Give some love. Y'all go ahead. Give him a hand clap right quick. Sit down. Yeah, like, we keep picking good kids. That's crazy. Yeah, we keep picking good kids, man. Oh, we got my dog coming on here, man. You know I'm gonna tell a story, Zay. You know I'm gonna do it. Come on, Zay. Come on, Drayton. Get on here, man. Give him a hand clap right quick. Drayton is a freshman, first of all. Drayton just dabbed me off. His hand was way by my wrist just now. This boy gonna be huge, bro. Shout out to Drake. You gonna be a diamond in the rough. What's up, Zay?
What's up with you?
My guy right here. What's up, baby?
What's up with you? I'm doing
Play
good.
for the Carver Rams, dog. You a junior, right?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
You starting this year at guard. How you feel about your role?
You know, I'm feeling good. You know, I go into practice every day confident. You know, just I'm prepared for my role. You know, I'm willing to take on anything. That's what Coach Nate, teaches every day in practice. You know, just if he give you a role, fill it. You know, and I'm just sticking to my role. You know, I'm playing it good.
I like that. Dre, you're a little boy. You're a freshman on this doggone varsity team. That is a blessing. Everybody don't get a varsity uniform as a little boy. So Coach Nate sees something in you, bro. Talk about how you feel about that.
I thank him for the opportunity and trusting me to be on the court. And even starting me, like
Yeah.
thank him for the opportunity. I'm learning from the older guys, Deuce, T.
Yeah.
It's
And
a good feeling.
I'm glad you said that, because that's the same thing Tay said. Learning from the older guys. So that is a great attitude to have on this team, bro, because you're talking about they already got a championship. Right. They already know what it feel like. Chesney already know what it feel like, right? So for you to say that was clutch right there. Say, me and you go back, dog.
Way back.
Me and you go back. And we don't even got to get in depth, but I'm going to say this. I'm not surprised that you playing basketball and you're good. This dude right here loves basketball, dog. Like, I've been knowing this kid since he's been like in what, 4th grade? He's been at 42, something like that? Yeah. This kid used to come to my PE class every day, come get the basketball. He don't care if he was by himself. He don't care if he was out there with 20 people. I was mostly by myself.
That's
what I'm saying. He was by yourself, but like, he going out there and hoop. Talk about like your love for the game. Where that come from, bro?
Like my love for the game, like I always been competitive. So like, and I just fell in love with basketball at a young age. You know, I was gonna take football serious, but it just was something about basketball. Like the feel for it, like I just knew I had it. You know, third, fourth grade, I felt like Curry, but like, you know, I'm me now. So
yeah. No, I'm serious. So when he said that, that's how he used to be at PE. Like he trying to mop everybody out there. He don't care what grade they was in. He won't play everybody 1-on-1. He calling me sad. Coach, you sad? Come play me 1-on-1. He didn't care. I said, was with it. Hey, bro, I'm proud of you, dog. Like, for real. I told my wife that, like, I am extremely, extremely proud of you. Now, Dre, you're a big kid. You're a freshman. Talk about going forward because, you know, Chesney them by the lead, Tay by the lead, Deuce by the lead, you, Zay, my man right here, number 20. What's his name? Glenn? What's his name? Kev. I like Kev, too. All y'all coming back next year. How you feel about that?
I feel like we're going to be good. We got a good coaching staff, you know. They push us every day in practice, so and we work every day. We work hard, so we gonna make a run with the squad we got. I feel like we could get somewhere with it.
All right, I'm gonna be messy for a second. And Dre said she don't like to talk, so check this out. I talk about that sophomore class. That sophomore class is real good, right? I like that freshman class too, but I ain't heard Drayton's name come up. I'm just saying. Look, Isaiah shaking his head like that. Like I'm saying, like when you gonna pop some heads? When you gonna let everybody know what's down with Drayton? We play AAU?
Yeah, I play AAU.
Play AAU? Like what's down with Drayton? Like I don't hear Drayton. I seen you before as a little kid. Did you play for Uptown AAU team? If I'm not mistaken. No.
I only played for one AAU team.
Who is that?
FDLS.
Florida League. Yeah. All right. That's why I said I know I seen you before. So you could play. You could hoop. But ain't nobody talking about you. What's down with that?
I mean, you know, I guess it'll come with time, but, you know, I'm in the gym every day working.
Yeah. Get that hand clap. I like that. You got to see that sophomore class as juniors next year. And I'm talking about that's buku guards.
A lot of them.
That's a lot of guards that got some smoke. My man from 35 coming back. Shorty. Number 3.
Ronald.
I think what's his name is? I forgot his name. Shorty from 35 point guard. He coming back. You got Skyler over there. Booker T coming back. You know what I'm saying? You got Cash over there. Landry coming back.
Yeah.
You got Chris at. You got smoke out there. What's up, Z? Like you got to get straight to the levee soon the season over. You got to get ready. How you feel about that heavy competition at point guard out there?
I feel like there's no competition. Like I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm built for this. Like there's no competition out here that I'm not ready for. Like I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like I'm inevitable to competition.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. And you know what? That's you all day long. You a fearless kid anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So this kind of fits your style of play. And I want to just kind of give you a heads up on it before I ask you the last question. Definitely understand that your contribution to the game going to always come from defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Points going to happen, but when you bring that to the table for the team, it's a whole different ball game.
I mean, coach teaches every day in practice, you know, defense and urgency. You know, that's the two main things he teaches every day, you know, yap all day about it, you know, and I'm just sticking with it. So,
I want to say this early. Isaiah Carey, and that's just, you know, we do LJTV awards over here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you in for early candidate for defensive MVP next year. Can I do that?
That's coach.
Can I put you in for defensive MVP next year?
That's coach. Now I want to see the other candidates too.
Yeah, the other candidates. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying for next year, Isaiah going to be locking things up for sure.
Isaiah number 1. Put
Facts.
it like that.
Get that hand clap right quick, Kev. Talk about your family for a second. Talk about moms, dad, grandma, whoever in your corner. Give them some love right quick.
You know, growing up, my mom was always there. My grandma, my uncles. My dad, he was in and out. So
yeah,
my mom was just always being there. She was my mom and my dad.
Come on, facts. Shout out to mom.
So she just and I got all sisters. So and I'm the youngest. So
oh Lord, how many sisters?
2.
Oh, wait, two says, they ain't that bad, but 2 says, you the baby? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. You all right, bro? You need therapy? You good?
So, yeah, them just pushing me, my mama pushing me, and she just being there along the way, guided me through it all. It's just
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
Get that a hand clap, Kev.
Salute the
I like
Duke.
that. Two sisters and a mama, so you know what that means. You spoil everything. As Drayden said this, Drayden won't that they just love you to death, huh? Well, make sure you always remember, protect them, right? You the big dog. No matter what goes on, they come and get you. Little brother or not, they come and get you. Somebody do them something, they come and get you. Understand that. Zay, talk about parents for a minute. Talk about mom, dad. Where your sister at?
Oh, she go to Warren Easton.
She go to Warren East?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She doing good.
Man, that girl, that used to give me hell at PE. That little girl there, boy. She wasn't that. Tell her I asked about her,
Oh,
that she wasn't nothing nice at PE. But talk about your family for a second.
You know, I want to give a shout out to my mom. You know, she always been through adversity. You know, me, going through adversity. You know, I lost my dad at 13 years old. You know,
Right.
that's what encouraged me. Play the game how I play it today.
Come on,
just
come on.
keep going. So, just a big shout out to my mom. Mom, I love you. I hope you're watching this. Yeah.
That's what's up. Get that a hand clap, man. That's what I'm talking about. We love you, man. You said that dad died when you was
13.
13?
Yeah.
So that was a few years ago, right?
Yeah,
Good.
that keeps me going. Like, you know,
Yeah, he's who?
yeah, not who. Like,
A little bit, but he was into you
Yeah.
playing, right?
Yeah.
So definitely use that as motivation, bro. Again, from me, you know where we come from.
Uh-huh.
I love you and I'm proud of you, dog.
Me too,
When
bro.
I saw you at Sophie B. Wright, boy, I almost cried. I ain't gonna let brother tear to my eye, fam, because it's different to just be playing. But you playing, you starting, you out there.
Yeah.
That shit touched me, bro. I ain't mean to curse. That touched me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. When I called my wife, I said, babe, I gotta tell you something when I get home. Like I was excited to see you and to see you hooping. It really just touched my heart. So I'm proud of you, dog. Good job, fellas. Y'all gonna make a run?
Yo, we're gonna make a run.
Y'all sure?
Watch out for us. The season was bumpy in the beginning, but now we got it together. We together. We playing together.
yeah, we got a whole nother
Just look out.
how to tap into.
Yeah.
It's going to a whole nother level. Watch out.
I like
That's
that.
all I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen the show, but I've been saying Carver Rams, best team in the city right now. I don't know if y'all been seeing it. I've been glazing.
Well, I've been watching.
Yeah, and then y'all lose 2 in a row. They all in my DM. You talking about the Carver Rams?
Don't let the losses fool you.
Yeah.
A lot of guys went down with sicknesses, illnesses.
Right,
We had
right.
A couple
Deuce
of
had the
issues.
accident, right, right.
Deuce, he went down, but now we together. So
I like that.
Just
Get
look
that
out
a
for that.
hand clap. Drayden Mason, Isaiah Carey, that's some dogs right there. Y'all go ahead, fella. I appreciate y'all, man. Proud of you, boy. Good talk. We got the Carver Rams in the building. We ain't gonna stay too much longer. Who I got over there? I got BB. Lord, here come BB, y'all. And I got a coach coming up at the same time. What's up, coach? Y'all get in here. Give him a hand clap right quick. Tell the BB name, coach.
Coach DA.
Coach DA.
Yes, sir.
Brian Burton.
Brian Burton in the building. What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Coach,
Talk
you've
to
been
me.
rocking with Nate for a minute.
Yeah, man. Me and they go way back, way before this Carver Ram excursion.
Yeah?
Yeah, me and they go way back.
So you got 2 rings too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You was on that staff.
Yes, sir.
Coach, talk about that run for a second. What has that run done for you as a coach now today?
Man, honestly, just working with Nate, just learning how to develop kids, learning how to communicate for real.
I like
that's
that.
one thing that I got from Nate.
I like that.
Just being a better communicator with the kids and delivering a message that we learned on a college level.
Okay.
To try to translate.
Translate back to the high school. Yeah,
level.
yeah.
So, develop these kids to have them prepared for that next level.
And I'm glad you said that, Coach, because that shows.
Yeah.
Right? From the winning the championships, from him just getting the. Was you there when he wasn't? You still there when he wasn't?
My first year was the 2020.
So that.
COVID year.
So that's what I'm saying. When Nate left, I'm saying when.
Yeah.
You still
I
was there.
the head, yeah.
Oh, so you was the head.
Yeah. I was
Oh, all right. I like that.
The first year we made it to the Final Four. The next year was a bit rough for us, but we still made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
We won district, made it to the playoffs.
Okay.
And then
So y'all went back to the Final Four Bam senior year.
correct.
Okay, that's what's up. See, once a culture is built, bro, you can't really tear it down.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
What up, BB?
What up?
What's up, baby? Move the mic up a little bit. BB, you play football?
Nah, I'm playing next year.
You gonna play next year? So you're a junior this year. You gonna play football as a senior. What position you want to play?
I really want to play free safety.
Free safety? You can tackle?
Yeah.
All right, we gonna find out. BB, I'm not gonna lie. I like your energy on the floor. Talk about this team for a second.
The team, you know, we like very. We listen. And, we learn on the get go. Like
Yeah.
the coach telling us something in the game, we're gonna instantly click.
Right.
And we get the job done all the time. So.
I like that. Now, BB, tell me what happened in the call game, bro. You came off the bench. We ain't gonna get into what happened. I know what happened. I was messing with you over there. We ain't gonna get into all that. BB, you came off the bench. What happened in the call game, bro? The people beat y'all in y'all gym, bro.
I just feel like it was a vibe shift. Like that whole week of practice, it wasn't really like a good week for us. And you know, to win a game, you got to have a good week of practice. So I don't know. We just a bad game.
Will you be a real dude and say that was kind of your fault, that week of practice?
Yeah.
I like that. Get out a hand clap, Cap. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, BB. Own up to it, baby. Coach.
Yeah.
Deuce, Davonte, BB, Chesney, Isaiah. Ain't nobody over 6'2", 6'1", right? How y'all gonna get it done in the playoffs, bro?
Man, honestly, that could be our superpower. You know, having a team full of guards. Per se.
Ooh.
You know, we could switch off anybody. Like we could play any kind of defense.
Yeah.
We got tough guards. We got we have tough players.
Right.
All around that could guard any position.
Right.
And just speaking about like what these guys are learning, you know, we talking about man, their help defense has been great. So when one guy might be getting post up, you know, we have that help side there. We and then on offense, I mean, once our defense get going, the offense flows right with us.
Right.
And once we going, and it's tough for guys to stop us.
Right.
So that's what we gonna bring with us. That's what we gonna carry on all throughout the season. Just playing that Carver Rams basketball and dictating the game our way.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, Coach. Cause see, get that hand clap, Kev. Because again, somebody might say what is Carver Rams basketball. Answer that question and say y'all gonna go out there with no big and get it done, and here you just gave me a whole game plan.
Yeah.
You just gave me a whole game plan right quick.
Man, one thing that I learned, you know, just being under Nate and being with the program, this not even about the program per se, but you know, and I'm sure that you didn't heard it before. It ain't about the size of the dog in the fight.
Yep.
It's about the size of the fight in the dog.
No, absolutely.
And as you saw, you know, Isaiah got the biggest fight.
Yeah, he do.
In the city.
He a dog.
Possibly.
He a dog.
You know what I'm saying? So
he a dog.
As long as we come in with that kind of energy, and we bringing it on defense, I think we'll make it tough for any team, and we'll always put ourselves in a position to win at the end of the game.
I like that. That's a great answer right there, Coach. BB, everybody came up here and talked about the dogs before.
Mm-hmm.
You got a dog on your team with a championship ring with Chesney Sadner.
Yep.
Tell me what type of impact he brings to you and how you feed off his championship pedigree like that.
Well, being with somebody that's already been to state, it helps me a lot because he always telling me when I'm wrong, and you know I don't respond negatively. I always listen to his feedback, and I make up for it during the game. So like that's somebody that you will want to have around because that's what we're trying to get to at the end of the day.
That's a good answer right there, Coach. Give me some on the hand again right quick. What happened over there that night?
Man, so the handing game, I think that we were, like Brian said, it's been a rough couple of weeks for us.
Yeah.
But the handing game, actually, we were playing good. We were playing good defense the whole game. We started out slow, and I think that's what really kind of bit us
Right.
a little bit. But
Cause Deuce had just came back.
Deuce just came back, and I think that we at a point in the season where we learning guys just want to win so bad that they tend we tend to go off the rails sometimes.
I like that. I like that.
With high school kids.
I like that. I know where you're going, Coach.
And they still learning, how to trust each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
I
still
like
learn
that.
how to trust each other when it's really, really time to trust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's easy to trust throughout the game when the game going, but when it's 2 minutes left in the full quarter,
I like
it's
that.
It's really about trusting your team.
I like that.
And we are getting to the point to where we could put a whole game of trust together.
I like that.
And once we turn that corner,
I see why Nate got you on the staff, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I see why he got you on the staff, bro. Nate, this dude know basketball because the way you talking it to me right now, you're talking about in those increments when college coaches be saying like the first 5 minutes or the first 4 minutes, the first 4 games of the season, how you compartmentalize getting to a certain place.
Yeah. So one thing we try to do, we focus on 3 stops in a row.
See what I'm saying?
If we could get 3 stops in a row 2 times a quarter, at the end of the game, we're gonna be in a position and put ourselves in a position to win.
I know exactly what you're saying, Coach.
Yeah.
I coached a middle school game last night. Burma, we lost to Kip East. And we got whooped. Kip was good. Yeah. We was missing one of our girls. Shout out to my girl, man. She couldn't be there. But I was telling my wife last night, I said, man, the team was better than us, but you got to break it down.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to look at the clock. If it's first 5 minutes that went by, we're still in the game, we got a chance.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes, we're still in the game. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of break it down. I look up at the clock, 3 minutes gone. We was down 6-0. I said, oh, Lord.
And even with Nate, having our slow starts that we'll typically have.
Yeah.
Big Nate, he'll tell the team in the huddle, man, we chipping away.
Yeah.
Chip away.
Chip away,
Down by 10, cool. By the end of the quarter, we're going to be down by 6.
I like that.
By the end of this next quarter, we're going to be down by 4. These next 2 minutes, we're going to get a stop, take the lead.
Nate got away with words.
Oh.
Nate got away with words. I ain't going to lie. He say things a certain way. I ain't going to lie.
Communicator.
He is.
I learned.
He's a big communicator. I like that. Shout out to my man, Nate.
Yes, sir.
Before I get you off here, BB, 2 questions. Y'all, you think I got to make a run?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Straight up.
Straight up.
It's in y'all to make this run.
Yeah.
All right. You going to say you sure?
Hey, I'm so positive. I believe in my team.
As you believe in your team? And your coaches, I like that. Talk about your people for a second, BB. Talk about mom, dad, whoever's in your corner. They really support you, get you going every day.
My stepdad, he the reason I started playing basketball in the first place. He know a lot. He went to Easton, played there. I forgot what year.
Easton?
Yeah.
Okay, Warren Easton?
Yeah, I forgot what year he graduated, but he a point guard. He like I know so much about the game, so I could get my teammates involved in different type of ways. Get myself involved, just get the team going overall. My IQ is out of the world, for real. So, yeah.
I like that, BB. That's a good one. And I'm going to say this before I get you off. And, Coach, I got one more question for you about your family.
Yeah.
But, BB, I'm going to tell you this. I like your role on this team, right? But I think you need to dig a little deeper in it, right? From a more of a ball handling standpoint, from more of a open shot maker standpoint. I like your defensive energy. I like what you bring to the table. You have the ability to slash. You have the ability to get to the rim. I saw that in you as well. But that open 3, let's try to get that knocked down a little bit more, and definitely ball handling.
Yeah,
definitely ball handling because it's 5 guards, if you want to say that, y'all gonna get pressed a lot, especially come playoff time. Isaiah, Deuce, and definitely Deuce and the 2 seniors, Chesney, they definitely gonna handle the ball. You know what I'm saying? But to have you as an extra, and especially to be able to count on you to do it as an extra. So I definitely want you to lock in on that a little bit more for me. BB, I like your game. You're a junior. You're gonna be a good player. Give BB a hand clap right there, Brian Booty. I don't know why I get his boy a nickname. Do anybody else call you that? I'm the only person call you that? The boy named Brian Brown be calling the boy BB like you know me. That's crazy.
We call him by his whole name.
Brian Burton. They give him the whole name, right?
Brian Burton, the whole name.
Coach, talk about your family for a second. I see you brought your 2 beautiful daughters in here with you.
I got my girls here.
They around here somewhere. I saw them crawling on the table right there.
My wife ain't watching this. But man, I come from a great family. My dad, he's a pastor now. He actually got drafted out of South Alabama.
Wow.
To the Trailblazers.
Wow. Wow. That's what's up.
My brother played at Carr. He on the wall that's in Carr right now.
Wow.
I think my sister got like the most rebounds in Carr history.
Stop.
I played for Carr. I mean, I ain't trying to toot my.
Man, it's cool. You got the mic in front of you, it's cool.
But I mean, the Andrew name run deep in Carr.
Yeah.
But I come from a great family. I'm married. I got my girls here.
Shout out to the wife. What's the wife name? Shout out to the wife.
Yeah, my wife is marching in the parade.
Shout out to the wife. Shout out to the wife.
Yeah, man. So
I keep hearing Algiers. Carr. Alice Hart. I keep hearing. Are you from?
Oh, I'm a West Bank boy.
Hey. Right. I didn't know that.
Hey, look, I tell people all the time, I might wear green and orange, but I bleed purple and gold.
Yeah. LJ, he rolled his act because he's a Landry guy.
I understand.
Yeah,
only one of us could be second to none.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to say that for off camera. We're going to say that off camera. But, Coach, I appreciate you. I see why Nick got you on the staff, brother. To sit here and talk with you right now.
Yes,
I see why.
Sure.
BB, you already know what I just told you. Step that up for me. Get this man and this boy a hand clap right quick, please. Y'all great, fellas. I got 2 more before we get out of here. Brought to you by Pearson and Mitchell. Spittin game without a G. We still got a studio artist in here. I got my man over there, KB. Y'all know what it is. What up, Josh? Josh still in here, too. Get a little closer. I'm sitting here with, I know your name, Kevin Lewis, and you are?
Kenneth Ramos.
Kenneth what?
Ramos.
Ramos?
Yeah.
Okay, Kenneth Ramos. What grade you in, Kenneth?
10th.
10th grade?
10th grade.
Both of y'all 10th grade. Oh, you in that stacked sophomore class. It's stacked.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Tell me if I'm capping.
You right.
That class crazy.
Yeah.
How you gonna fit in there, Kev?
I'm just gonna show out. Play as hard as I can. Work hard, and I'm just gonna get to it.
Yeah. You haven't suited up this year yet? What's going on?
I got hurt last year, so
okay.
That impacted my road.
Coming into this year, okay.
Yeah, so I had tried to play, but it didn't turn out as well.
Okay.
And Coach Nate just told me to just sit out and come back better next year.
Come back better next year. I like that. So they got some seniors on this team, some big dogs on this team. Talk about playing with that Davonte, that's Chesney, that's my man Deuce. Talk about them for a second.
It's a pleasure playing with them. They push me as hard as they can. I listen to them. I take their advice. I just try to do as much as I can on the court to help them as well and impact the game as much as I can.
I like that.
Yeah, playing with Deuce, he leads us with a high expectations. Cheese, he just leads us on the floor, tell us what to do, make us a better player. And T, he just like the head of the floor.
Yeah,
he
quiet mouse out there. Don't say too much. Yeah.
But he really helped us contribute to the game for real.
Kev, as a 10th grader, you've been getting a lot of varsity minutes. If I'm not mistaken, you started the call game.
Yeah.
And, Coach Nate be on you, bro. And one thing I noticed about you, you're a coachable kid, right? Talk about where that come from, like, cause you're not giving no talk back, you ain't rolling your eyes, and you had a couple of turnovers that game. Coach was on you, I saw it. I was sitting up top. I said, he on Kev right now. Talk about that for a second. Just dealing with Coach Nate, being a youngster, he winning the championship, he bringing that smoke to you. Talk about that.
Yeah, I just he always tell us be coachable. Listen to what your coach is saying. Make sure that you're not talking back or anything like that, or any bad attitudes, because it can affect the team. And, it's just not going to go well for the team.
Right. And I saw that, Kev. I definitely saw why you was out there. Getting a couple of buckets, right? Yeah, I already know. You're getting a couple of buckets out there, Kev. Can you continue your role coming off the bench or even getting a couple of starter minutes for this team this year? Can you keep that going?
Yeah, I can keep it going, just making sure that I just impact the game as much as I can, try to score the ball, play defense, play with urgency, and just help my teammates out on the stretch.
Are you ready to come back in next year and help out? Because again, when you come back, here, Kev, when you come back, you walking right back into places that need you, right? The boys leaving.
Yeah.
They're getting out of here. You got 2 juniors, if I'm not mistaken. 1 or 2 juniors.
Yeah.
Everybody else seniors. And then it's y'all the boys. So you coming right back into they like Coach Nate, like, yeah, like you was hurt, you didn't play last year. I don't care. You got to play this year. Talk about that.
My plan is to like take this time and like recover, get healthier, get stronger, get used to the pace, and just come back better.
I like that, man.
Next year,
I like that. We got what's your name again?
Kenneth Ramos.
Kenneth Ramos.
Yeah, right.
And we got Kevin Lewis. Before I get y'all off, because we got to get y'all out of here. Talk about parents for me. Talk about mom, dad, grandma, whoever in your corner that makes your calf straight.
My grandma, she just, she support me a lot. My dad support me a lot. My mom, she do the best she could, to help my expenses, my AAU.
Yeah, of course, everything. Mom, you're going to do that.
Yeah, she helps with a lot. She just support me, and it just make me go harder.
I like that.
Yeah, my mom pushed me every time, even though we're going through some hard times right now because we Hispanic. So,
yeah.
So, the ICE situation and everything.
Yeah.
We going through some hard times, but she still pushed me.
Wow.
She still keep my head up, and I just try to contribute off that.
Wow. Get a hand clap. See what I'm saying, though? You never know what's really going on out here in these streets. But it's good to talk to kids. I appreciate you sharing that. I appreciate you coming on here, Kev. So, y'all some good kids, bro. You Carver, Nine Wall, we got some good kids in the building. Y'all think y'all going to make a run?
Yeah, we're going to make a run for sure.
You sure?
For sure.
Kev, listen, Kev, but I'm telling you now, bro. Nate is going to put you in the game. I'm talking about playoff time, smoke, on the road, loud gym, cheerleaders in your face. They on the side swinging belts. And you like, oh, I'm safe. I'm a 10th grader. I might not get in. Cap. Nate going to put you in. So just get ready, Kev. You're not going to be able to duck it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you might think you want to chill that game. It's not going to happen. He going to put you in. Because Nate one of them coaches that's thinking forward. If I can get Kev to get them jitters out now, what Kev going to give me when he a junior? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So get ready, big dog. You going in the game. I got Kev. One more time. Kenneth.
Ramos.
Get them boys a hand clap. Kev, y'all get out of here, man. Y'all get out of here, bro. Spittin Game Analogy, both of you, our Pearson and Mitchell law firm. Shout out to the wife. She's still in the building. We about to get out of here. Kev, I appreciate everything. Shout out to Coach Nate in the building. Shout out to the Carver Rams. Give the Carver Rams some love. Came all the way from that 9 wall. Kev, we out of here. I was going to share something with y'all, but I'm not because we about to go. All I'm going to tell y'all is make sure you get in the gym, right? Kev, get me out of here.